Fireball shit too. Don't succeed. Yeah, we finna just run the gun so we can get some coins, chat. You know the old running gun, cause you know he ratchet. I'm just playing, he's not ratchet.
Now go.
Man, what the?
Now go.
Hello, hola niños. Speed run it. I'm gonna speed run this, yo. Dude,
Yeah, but they look on. Now imagine that, and somebody booted him.
Ah!
Now imagine that, and somebody booted him.
Cool practical joke with a paint can. Not every paint can works. You're gonna have to find one with a steel ball bearing inside the shaker. The way you're gonna find out is you take a magnet, hook it to the side, and then see how it connects? Now it's gonna be perfect. So here's what you do. You're also gonna need a ball bearing. Got it? So you hide the ball bearing in your hand, you put this in your hand, and then you go to the hardware store where they have these. You just sit there and shake. Somebody's gonna come to you and go, "What are you doing?" And you go, "I don't want the ball to fall out." And they're gonna go, "The ball never falls out." When they say that, you do this. I did, oopsie. Guess the ball came out. Lucky for you, I know how to put it back. Senseless.
Man, I remember the first time I got my butt whooped. So I was at the store just trying to get some snacks and stuff, and I didn't really have enough money. And my house is like not far from the store, it's like right next to it, and I really wanted like some snacks. So I went back home and asked my mom for money. She told me no because she had to go do some stuff, and I'm like, alright. Anyways, about an hour goes by and I'm still hungry, bro, and I wanted some snacks. And like at the time, we had no snacks at our house. And man, our parents always say, yeah, we do have snacks. So we got that one Oreo left, and it's like the worst thing ever. Anyways, I decided that I'd just go in her purse and grab like 10 bucks or so. I found a $10 bill. I went back to the store. I bought a few bags of chips, snuck it into my room, and I was chilling for an hour. Anyway, she found out that there's like $10 less in her purse. Comes up to my room, starts screaming at me. Then she started slapping my butt. Man, I remember the
Absolutely right, sir.
Absolutely right, sir.
train.
Alright, bro. Don't tell anyone, but I figured out that there was a life too.
What? No way. How?
Okay, so basically, sir, come with me. Bro, please, I don't. Oh my god, fucking shit! Alright, bro.
I am not 18, I am 12, I pull out the rock, I got rat-a-tat. You wanna play?
What's up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here. Today, I'm going to give you 10 tips on how to master Cuphead. These tips are for beginners and seasoned players alike and can be used on any difficulty. So if you're ready to dance with the devil and teach him a thing or two, stick around for the next few minutes. Now let's start with the basics. Number 1, always be snapping. The first tip that's going to make you a better Cuphead player is constantly being on the offensive. Never let up on your attacks. Be relentless. Glue your finger to the X button if you have to. If you're continually dealing damage, despite any other movements or actions you're making at that time, you're whittling down the boss's life bar and pushing forward to the next phase in the encounter. Remember, defense delays defeat. Stay on the offensive. Number 2, don't be afraid to use your supers. I like to classify the blast into 3 categories. You have your standard blast, your EX power blast, and the special, which may or may not be an offensive maneuver based on your selection of the equip card. The key here is to remember not to be afraid to use your abilities during a boss fight. Don't hoard all of your abilities until the last phase of the boss fight. In most instances, you will have plenty of opportunities to build up your super meter in nearly every encounter. If you stick to rule 1, you will see that constantly dealing damage to a boss will build up your super meter. Number 3, adapt your loadout to the situation at hand. Keep in mind that you cannot change your loadout on the equip card during a boss encounter. Be sure to change your loadout based on the boss you're facing. Don't be afraid to mix and match to experiment which shots work the best for you. I personally stick to the pea shooter and the spread shot loadout. The pea shooter deals decent damage and also has long range capabilities. Its weakness is that it is limited to firing in very specific angles, and trying to eliminate projectiles with the shot can prove difficult. As a result, I like to complement the pea shooter with the spread shot. Although the spread shot is limited in range, it deals massive damage at close range, especially if all 4 blasts hit the target at once. There is no need to aim while destroying pesky little projectiles either, which is a great feature. I also like the EX blast for each of these abilities, as they simply amplify the strengths of these blast types. Keep the bosses guessing and constantly switch the shot that is ideal in that moment. I usually stay away from charms that give me an extra hit point and favor those that allow me to deal more damage, like Coffee, for example, as it constantly builds your super meter. I like the Energy Beam or Milk Kamehameha for my super because the damage output is unmatched. Now we're going to get to the more sophisticated tips that require a bit more effort and focus. Number 4, learn your enemy's attack patterns. Each enemy has a limited number of moves per phase. As the boss encounter progresses, the boss's attack pattern will change drastically. It is of utmost importance to understand these changes and learn from your mistakes. Remember, you have an infinite number of lives, so don't be afraid to lose. Each loss is an opportunity to adjust your strategy and adapt to the chaos that surrounds you. Remember, the boss can only utilize a small number of moves per each phase. Learn these moves and commit them to memory. Now these next tips all tie together, so be sure to listen closely. Number 5, understand hitboxes. Hitboxes are essentially the areas in the player character or an enemy character that, when touched, receive damage. Having an advanced knowledge of the hitboxes will not only make you more difficult to damage, but it will make each attack on the boss much more significant. If you've been following along, tip number 1 was to always be snapping. In other words, always be firing blasts at the enemy. Careful placement of these shots will have devastating results if you pair this with the right type of shot. For example, using the spread shot on Beppy the Clown during his first transformation will completely decimate this phase and burst his bubble, no pun intended. Number 6, always stay focused on the target. If you don't know who your target is, let me put it to you simply. It's the monstrous form on screen trying to kill you. Always keep your eyes on the boss so your aim will be true. Remember to keep your finger on the trigger at all times, continuously firing at the target. Remember, you can't hit what you can't see. Don't get distracted by the visuals, focus on the objective at hand.
Okay, buddy. Shoot.
Number 7, situational awareness. In other words, know where you're at all times and keep a mental note of any potential dangers in your immediate area. Keep in mind that throughout each boss encounter, the boss will try to minimize your save zone and place traps if possible, keeping you on the defensive in an attempt to prevent you from dealing damage in return. Deny them this opportunity and watch your placement in relation to any immediate and potential incoming threats. Number 8, economy of motion. Don't panic and start running and jumping around like a maniac. That is precisely what the bosses are trying to force you to do. Erratic movement is actually easier to predict and allows for the bosses to capitalize on each of your mistakes. Remember, stay calm. Move only when you need to. Remember, if you follow the previous step and are aware of any immediate threats, you can make each move you make have purpose and meaning. Number 9, farm parries. Simply put, in order for you to get out of sticky situations and build up your super meter, you will need to farm parries. This will not only help you score higher when trying to get the A ranking, it will also provide you with more opportunities to use your EX blast during the boss encounters, and also your super. Remember, parries are typically not uncommon to come by in most battles, so don't get greedy and put yourself in a situation that can prove harmful to you. Number 10, always output the maximum DPS on difficult sequences that you want to shorten. If you're not familiar with the term DPS, it stands for damage per second. Due to the phase system and the shared life bar that each boss encounter has, you want to be sure to maximize the damage you deal immediately before or during the most difficult sequences to you. This will significantly shorten the time you have to spend during that sequence and will result in less opportunity for you to take damage during that sequence if executed properly. So I know that was a lot of information, but let me sum it up for you really quickly and tie it all together so that it makes sense. Before going into any battle, be sure to equip Cuphead for the situation at hand. When you're engaged in the boss encounter, be sure to stay on the offensive and focus on the target. Quickly learn the attack patterns and don't panic during a transformation. Farm parries when possible and use your EX abilities and supers to maximize the damage you're dealing and shorten the sequence that you're having the most trouble with. Remember, precision is key here, so panicked movements will only cost you the precious little health that you have. Be sure to make each motion count, and most importantly, don't give up. Learn from each of your failures and adapt your playstyle. Now guys, I want to go ahead and share with you that Cuphead is an amazing video game and one of my all-time favorites, and that's saying quite a bit considering my experience with video games. I hope that by bringing these videos to you that you can also enjoy this masterful work of art and play it until your hands are numb. This game will make you a better gamer. I encourage anyone to willingly accept the challenge.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another Cuphead video. This video is something I wanted to do for a while, but I was so busy with doing live streaming for not Stick and Truth, but Fraction Butthole and things like that. And what this video is going to be a video showing you glitches that are in the game. And I warn you, once you see this, you are going to have your, I won't say your opinion of Cuphead, but your view of how to play Cuphead is going to completely change. 100%. It's going to be drastic. And the reason why I warn you that is because, I mean, it's going to be hard, again, it's going to be hard to play the game like you did before and do it the way it really is meant to be played. So the things I'm going to show you are going to kind of vary here. I'm going to show you a damage glitch, I'm going to show you something you can do on the devil, I'm going to show you something you can do with the flower, and also something you can do with the clown. There's going to be a bunch of stuff.
everyone, my name is Emdos, and welcome to a game called Cuphead. I seen it, and I had to have it because it looked like so much fun. Cuphead, don't deal with the devil. Oh, it's storybook style. Oh, what you say? Once upon a time, in a magical place called Inkwell Isle, there were two brothers named Cuphead and Mugman. They lived without a care, under the watchful eye of the wise Elder Kettle. One day, the two boys wandered far from home, and despite the Elder Kettle's many warnings, ended up on the wrong side of the tracks and entered the Devil's Casino. Inside, Cuphead and Mugman soon found themselves on a winning streak at the craps table. Hot dog! Exclaimed King Dice, the casino's sleazy manager. These fellas can't lose. Nice run, boys! Laughed the newcomer. These brothers gasped. It was the casino owner, the devil himself. Now, how about we raise the stakes? He suggested with a toothy grin. Win one more roll, and all the loot in my casino is yours. The devil boomed, but if you lose, I'll have your souls. Deal? Cuphead, blinded by easy riches, nodded and grabbed the dice for a throw. Good gosh, Cuphead, no! Cried Mugman, for he understood the danger, but it was too late. Snake eyes, laughed the devil, while slamming the floor. You lose! The brothers trembled in fear as he loomed over them. Now, about those souls. The brothers pleaded for their very lives. There must be another way to repay you. Mugman stammered. Yes, please, mister. Cuphead added. Perhaps there is. The devil snickered, pulling out a parchment. I have here a list of all of my runaway debtors. Collect their souls for me, and I just might pardon you 2 months. Now get going, the devil roared, kicking the boys out most rudely. You have until midnight tomorrow to collect every one of those souls. Otherwise, I'll be the one collecting yours. Cuphead and Mugman were terribly frightened and ran away as fast as they could. Come on, Mug, panted Cuphead. We have to find Elder Kettle. I don't know what to do. Wow, that was a fun little intro. You can't tell me that's not awesome, because it is. Can't say I've ever seen too many games where you get a nice little comic opening. Oh, look at the kettle! That's awesome. What a fine pickle you boys have gotten yourselves into. I know you don't want to be pawns of the devil, but if you refuse, I can't bear to imagine your face. You must play along for now, collect those contracts, and you'd best be ready for some nasty business. Your debtor friends won't be very friendly once you confront them. In fact, I expect they'll transform into terrible beasts. Take this potion, so they won't hang you on to dry. It will give you the most remarkable magical abilities. Now go to my writing desk and use the mystical inkwell there. You need to prepare yourself for a scrap. A tutorial? Yeah, I'm gonna do the tutorial, figure this out, and then I'll return. So that was the weirdest tutorial I think I've ever done. It was really straightforward. It was just the keys you gotta use. Z, X, Shift, C, and the directional keys on your arrow pad. Which is kind of weird. I don't know. It was fun though. It wasn't too difficult, unlike the gamer review. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, basically somebody struggled for like 26 minutes to get through the tutorial. It's, it's pretty bad, but look at this artwork though. It's gorgeous. Kind of gives you like a I want to say something like a 1930s look if it had color like this. Let's put it that way. Hello, Mr. Apple. How are you now? Hey, fellas. A heart adds an additional hit point, but lightly weakens your attack power. Spread, short range, great damage. Smoke bomb, you will not take damage during a dash. And then roundabout, great coverage with average damage.
Alright, I'm back, chat.
Backward for max.
I don't know yet.
I want to say something like a 1930s look if it had color like this.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the shop and see what he has. That's Chaser. Extra hard. Roundabout. Ah! That's what it's fucking close. But at the same time, I don't know if I want to buy Chaser. This Chaser boost chases him. You know what I'm gonna use? So I gotta get 7 coins. Okay, I'm fine with that.
Watever.
Okay.
Macca's guides.
Hey guys, Mackie here with another Cuphead video. In this video I'll be showing you how to collect all 40 of the available coins in the game. Getting all the coins will grab you a 0-point achievement, but then you can also take those coins and go to Pork Ryan's Emporium and buy every single upgrade in the game, which will get you a separate achievement worth 40 gamer score. Getting the coins isn't all that tough, but there are some tricks you will need to know. So let's get started. At the very beginning of the game, you will get 1 coin for completing the tutorial and picking up the coin that is in that level. Immediately afterwards, as you cross the bridge at the beginning of the game, talk to the NPC and he'll grab you 3 more coins, bringing us to 4 out of 40. Now the bulk of your coins will be gained from the run and gun levels. Each run and gun level has a total of 5 coins that can be collected, and there's 6 of these levels, totaling 30 coins. Now you will have to pick up the coins in the level, and you will have to beat the level in order for them to count. You can inspect how many coins you have in each level on the end screen, or you can just walk up and select the level in order to see how many you have on that level. So with the original 4 and the 30 from all of the run and gun levels, that would bring us to 34 out of 40. I won't be showing each coin individually because for the most part they are pretty simple, and the most important thing here is to just have enough skill to actually be able to beat the levels so that they save. Next up, we have 2 NPCs which can provide us with coins if we do the right thing. First off, in World 2, you can talk to the donut-faced girl. Upon completing some of the levels and connecting all the bridges, she'll give you a coin because you connected the bridges, which will allow her to move around the map more freely, and she likes that, so she'll just drop you a coin. Next up, there's also a juggler in World 2, and he'll reward you with a coin if you get 4 parries in a row without touching the ground. I'll make sure to leave a link to my guide for the bouncing ball achievement where I show you how to get 5, 6, or even 7 parries.
Okay, now I know how to play this game. It's time to do some running gun in chat. What the?
Now go!
Oh crap, these things gonna hurt. Yeah, I can't play these settings. Hello? Let's see if anybody will text. And my controls back to normal. Frick! He laughs. Shiver me timber. Frick you. Whoever just joined. Salty now.
In a row without touching
First
the
one
ground.
just left.
Now we're at 36 out of 40, and the final 4 coins can be found in the open world, 1 coin for each area. In World 1, we can find the coin in the trees near the NPC in the middle. He won't move until we actually complete World 1, so make sure you do that first.
Hold up, nobody told me this? No, he's lying. I know he is. Let me go back. Hey, what the? Hey. I can actually get a coin from him? What the? What the? I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I'm not giving up.
In World 2, travel to the very center of the area, not far from the run and gun level and also not far from the exit of World 2. You'll see a small greenish blue trailer. If you walk up to it, you should be able to grab the coin hidden behind it. In World 3, travel up the docks near the turtle and go behind.
Everything should be back to the normal chat.
It's on.
Probably know why people are not even joining, because it's freaking in the morning. Who would be watching? Hello? Chat. Ow! Did you text?
Now,
Freaking tried to speed run that. Chat, can you text? Say something at least. Leave me alone, bruh. I might as well retry. I died. I almost died, I meant. Oh, she took away my puff bar. Of course, people that don't need to. Yeah. Can I parry slap this thing? This game really hates me.
You're up.
I'm just gonna speed run things.
Here goes.
Somebody help me. I got birds chasing after me, bruh. Somebody help. Somebody call 911. I got people chasing me, bruh. Somebody call 911. Do not leave, please. Keep not leave. Can you just text once? Yeah, just like ATK. You didn't know that cars drift. Not in that way or anything. Ow! Ah!
And begin. Here goes.
Yep, I am dead, stupid. And guess who's else? Bruh, how? This game's gay. No, this game's gay. This game is full homo. Ow! Ow! Stop that! Now. What's that? First is them, then is this, then is that, and then it's gonna be a freaking bouncy barrel. What is this? Why do these flowers even exist? Now I gotta restart the whole thing. I'm just trying to get a cherry so I can get freaking chaser. Not gonna be shooting anywhere, and it'll still kill the opponent. Can I get freaking chaser bullets in peace? Kim? I still haven't died yet. Never the freaking mind.
It's on.
Why this game makes you rage so much? Can I parry slap things for once? Jesus, frick.
It's on.
Nope. How? I was shooting him. Nope. You thought? Thought you was slick, huh?
Now go.
You know what? Frick this game. I'm just gonna run. Oh my God, bruh! Can I just... I got freaking 2 coins. I'm killing everything on inside.
Here goes. Here goes.
Tiny Pork Rinds Emporium, where you'll see a small hut next to the staircase.
1 second, I'm trying to get freaking money. Text. Wait a second. I'm gonna go get him. Oh, I'm trying to come.
You're up. You're up.
You stupid little mushroom. Yeah, come here, Schwarmy. Bruh, you telling me I had to dash? Why am I so stupid? Why? But you see this. Give me timber, I'm so scared. Free.
You're up.
This is a new from food. I'm safe? Never mind, I'm not. Yep, I knew it, I am not safe.
And begin.
I'd like to report a robbery of flowers, please. I like to report a robbery of flowers. Oh,
Here goes.
Run. Okay, I'm safe. You know one thing that always ticks me off? Killing all these dudes, but freaking dying. I was like right there.
And begin.
Don't jump. Let them jump. Okay, what's the inconvenience of me not getting hit? Okay, I'm dead. Watch. Oh no, I'm dead. Yeah. See what I told you.
Here goes.
Okay, timer.
You're up.
Nah, you came over here with your big bobbly head, bro. Hey. Hey game, all things have hearts, and you are disrespecting mine.
Now go.
No. Hey. Who's the crackhead? Me. Who's the crackhead? Me. Who's the crackhead?
Here goes.
Not to do that. Do that. No. Next time I'll tell you not to do it. You better not do that. Of course they say that all the time. You don't wanna be fun. Seeing me not die. That's what I think would be fun. What is it? What is it? Say. I'm dead.
Here goes.
Huh. Why?
You're up.
Why? No, I'm starting to come to me. Poof. I'm a poofy noofy ball. Anybody could help me, please.
Now go.
Dad, I'm trying to get these points, bro. I only see for an hour. Please. Send me a friend once. Come on, man. Who's ever watching, please. I need your help if you know how to play the game. I'm dead. I just wanna cry. Yeah.
Now go.
Please. Anybody. Help. Heartbroken.
And begin.
Yeah.
You're up.
It's all fun and games until you freaking annoy me. I'm about to rip my thumb off. Like I said, I am about to rip my thumb off. I am about to rip my thumb off. And can you please
You're up.
let's invite me to a party. I need help. But that's only if you know how to play the game. Please, bro. Please, bro.
Here goes. Now go.
Dang! Out of all this stuff, you choose.
Now go.
I'm about to cry, bro.
It's on.
That's something to play for you. This game's trying to ruin my day, bro. I'm about to stick my toe.
It's on. Here goes.
Ling-a-ling-a-ling. Bruh! No, man.
Now go.
Like 2 coins.
It's on.
I can.
You see, they couldn't tell.
Oh, heck no! He's.
Help you what? Sure. I can help you. What do you need help with? I'm trying to get to the chat.
Get coins.
In Cuphead? Of course I forgot I had the dash.
Yes.
I don't think Cuphead on PS4 is online, is it? Oh gosh. I'm dead, bro. That's unfair. It's going up. It's about to get...
No, but we can do share play.
Where's shooting? Where am I shooting at? Oh. I need actual. Oh, I'm just trying to win. Oh, crap.
So can you.
I mean, sure. I'm gonna try to hurt it.
Fuck over like that. Last time.
Yes.
13 people watching me. Follow up, y'all. Oh, I know didn't really this game live. Know it, bruh. I know it. There's no way 13 people is watching me, bruh. Fuck up the light out. When I don't like you, not tired of it. Diamonds inside of my black and white.